Okay, so the last one that we covered, 7.6, where you're solving for x. The easiest one is this first type, where you have a log on both sides and you have the same base, so all you do is cross that out and you're just left with a nice algebraic equation. You have x plus 2 equals 2x minus 4. This goes back to, I don't know, pre-algebra or algebra maybe, just solving for x. So I'm not going to spend time explaining. Should get x equals 6. Okay, now the rest of these though, we have to use the, you know what, I'm not writing that. Let me just go back, hold on. If you don't have this written down yet, or if you didn't watch the 7.4, write this down. So this is log base b of y equals x, and that turns into b to the x equals y. So if you don't have that written down yet, do that now. Okay, let me go back. So here, we're solving for x. This is in log form because it has a log there. So all you do is first, we're just going to rewrite this into exponential form. So you get the little number here becomes your base. This number that it's equal to becomes the exponent. And then this expression is on that side of it. Now, I just made these problems up, so they're probably all going to be fractions for the answers. So just bear with me. So I get 3 squared, which is 9. And then again, basic algebra. So I'm going to subtract 4. And let's move over here. So I get 5 equals 3x, and then divide both sides by 3. So x equals 5/3, and you can just leave it like that. If this were something that could be simplified, then I do want you to simplify it, but this is fine if you leave it as 5/3. This one's a little bit different because you have to divide by 5 first before you can rewrite into exponential form. The idea is to get the log part here, the log 4 6x, get that part by itself, and then rewrite. So first I'm going to divide both sides by 5. Oops, sorry. Divide by 5. Okay. So I'm left with the log base 4 of 6x equals 2. Okay, now what I have is something in log form, so I rewrite it into exponential form. You take this little number 4, the 2 becomes the exponent, and it's equal to 6x. 6x. Oops, sorry. Well, 4 squared is 16, so I have 16 equals 6x. If you divide by 6, you get x equals 16 over 6, but that's the one I was saying that you should simplify. So half of that and half of that, and you get 8/3. Okay. Let's see if I can get it a little further out here. So if you need to write this down, 3 plus 2 times the log of all of that equals 11. Now, this one, there's 2 things happening. I need to get the log by itself, which means I need to get rid of the 3 and the 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 3 on both sides. Minus 3 minus 3. So I have 2 log 3x minus 6 equals 8. Still have not isolated the log, so I still need to divide by 2. So I get the log of 3x minus 6 equals 4. Now you should notice that there's something missing, and that's the little base down here. And we've talked about it a couple of times, but if there's no number written, you assume that there's like a 10 there. And then we can rewrite it into exponential form. So the 10 becomes the base, the 4 becomes the exponent, and that's equal to 3x minus 6. And I set myself up for some big numbers. 10 to the 4th is a 1 with 4 zeros, so 10,000 equals 3x minus 6. Okay, I'm going to do my best to solve this without a calculator. So I have 3x minus 6. If you add 6, you get 10,006 divided by 3, or equals 3x. So x equals, let's see, I am all over the place. I don't really have a lot of space. So let me try. So x equals 10,006 divided by 3. Well, 3 goes into 10 3 times with 1 left over, 3 times with 1 left over, 3 times with 1 left over. 16 is 5 times with 1 left over, so, and a third. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do not have the space to write this. So it's really, that is inappropriate, to be honest with you, in a math. This is just horrible. Okay, and we're going to pretend like that's the right answer. You can check my work, and if I'm wrong, then you can get on to me tomorrow. I got 3,335 and a third, which should not be written like that. It should be like next to the big number. I'm embarrassed. Okay, next. Last one. Problem is that we have 2 logs. We need them to be 1 log. So what we're going to do is condense. Okay, so this is addition, which goes backwards to multiplication. I keep my log base 4. I'm going to multiply the 3 and the x, and I get 3x. So I keep the base, and then I multiply those 2 pieces there. I get 3x. Now it's just like all the rest of them, so you just write it in exponential form. The 4 becomes the base, the 1 becomes the exponent, equal to 3x. Well, 4 to the 1 is just 4. So x equals 4/3. You can leave it like that. And that is it.